Let's play The Lost Art of Innkeeping. This is a game by the one-person developer C Phoenix. I'm playing on version 1.2 of the game, although it does seem to be receiving content updates, surprisingly. I picked this up, back when Itch was doing the bundle for racial equality, where the proceeds went to I forget which foundations they were. Anyway, I threw money at it. A legitimate amount, not like, oh, I'm going to buy all these games for $1. But, And this is a game where, well, you run an inn. It just seems like a nice, casual little time. Well, there we go. It doesn't work with window capture or game capture for some reason. The character on the right is reminding me of Lucajin for some reason. So, yeah, I have to deal with the jankiness of display capture. Anyway, let's start a new game. There are a bunch of endings. We're only going to be playing once, I think. Tell me more about the two modes. Classic mode has a shorter deadline and therefore is more challenging. Maybe prefer this for replayability because it makes it more likely you'll encounter different endings. Relax mode has a longer deadline and is more forgiving when things don't go your way. Let's play Classic. I like the tension. I can't believe Aunt Agatha left me Cascade Manor. I used to visit her now and then when I was young, but that was a long time ago. Never seemed like much to me, but then again, she always was a bit eccentric. Ugh, look at the condition of this place. I don't have enough money to fix it all up. Good evening. I'm Wodehouse, the butler. You must be Miss Bennett, the new owner of Cascade Manor. Nice to meet you, Wodehouse. You can just call me Eleanor. Very well then, Eleanor. Please follow me. Yikes. I was hoping it would look better on the inside, but no. I've tried to keep the place as clean as possible, but I'm afraid that your Aunt Agatha did not provide me with the funds for the upkeep for the manor. I don't get it. She was rumored to be very rich, but the lawyer said she didn't leave any money to anyone. Where did all her money go? A letter from the bank arrived yesterday and may help explain things. You'll find it in the bedroom on the first floor near the stairs. I've tidied it up for you. As you can see, the second floor is currently inaccessible until we can find someone to repair the stairs. Yeah, let's view the tutorial. Left click. So right click for the menu, basically. Change your default walking speed and other options by going to the options. So let's see. Walking speed normal, fast. Let's go fast. Don't want full screen. Don't need gamepad shortcuts. I will turn on guest room icons, water animations, sync monitor, FPS. Okay. Here's a general piece of advice. Look around and interact with things that you feel might yield interesting items or information. Enjoy. Come talk to me when you're done exploring the manor. You can hear rats scuttling around beneath the floorboards. I can see something glittering in the depths of the hole. I can also hear rats squeaking and moving about inside. Reach into the hole. There's no way I'm putting my hand in there while there are rats around. Fair. That's my bedroom. I think it's best to keep the door closed at all times. There's some tutorials here. I'll be sure to write down all the new things I learned throughout my stay here and add them to this bookcase so I can always refer to my notes again. A letter. There's a letter here from Aunt Agatha's bank. Hinterland Bank. Dear Miss Bennett, over the past few years, your aunt borrowed a large sum of money from our bank using the manor as collateral. We wish to inform you that a payment of 20,000 gold is due on day 30 as repayment of the loan of principal and interest. If we do not receive the full amount by noon on this date, we will assume full ownership of the manor. Have a wonderful day. Regards, a banquier. Ugh, I wasn't expecting this. I only have 500 gold. How in the world am I supposed to pay the bank 20,000 by day 30? I'd better talk to Wodehouse about this. Small painting here. Charles Dickens novel. Nicholas... I don't know that one. The woman in the painting looks like Aunt Agatha. I wonder if she had it commissioned. This bed looks comfortable, but I can't go to bed sleep yet. I have too much to do. So check... Okay, that's the menu. 0 of 0 keys, 0 of 48 achievements, exploration time, 0 stars, 0 heart. I don't know what heart is. Alright. I figure this is a nice little relaxing game, probably. Hope you found everything to your satisfaction, Eleanor. Why didn't Aunt Agatha borrow so much money from the bank? I'm afraid she did not confide in me, but your cousin Rudolph, who runs a newspaper in the city, did visit her quite often over the past few years. I don't have enough money to pay the bank for Aunt Agatha's loan. There. I'm sure we can find a solution if we put our heads together. Certainly hope so. I don't want you to lose the manor since it's been in the family for years. Not only do I have the loan to repay, it also costs a lot of money to maintain the house. So cold and tired. I'm a carpenter and I was out on a job longer than I expected. I don't think I'll make it home before midnight. Can I stay here for the night? Of course you can stay the night. Here, let me at least give you 50 gold. Yeah, please show me to my room. Oh, if you could prepare some bread and fruit for breakfast tomorrow, that would be nice. My goodness, it's so cold in this old manor that we'll need some firewood, too. Supposedly sleeping on the couch here tonight, but at least I earned some money toward repaying the loan. Wodehouse, what about converting the manor into an inn? I know a lot of people like to visit this area because of the waterfall and the views, so with a bit of advertising, we could make it work. Excellent idea, Eleanor. We can ask George to repair the staircase tomorrow morning so that you can use the second floor rooms. Anyway, so just paying a visit to the nearby village and visiting the shops there. You'll be able to get breakfast and firewood there. There's a cafe. Oh, miss, I'm Matilda. My mommy owns the cafe. My daddy works in a factory in the city, so he only comes home once in a while. And is that an armory? A blacksmith. Ah, Eleanor, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a long time. If looking to buy something, though, I should warn you that I don't have much in stock at the moment. I need low ash, low sulfur coal to make good quality steel, and it's been difficult to find ever since a rockfall led to the closure of the mine up north. Hopefully I'll be able to replenish my stock soon. I guess that makes sense, upgrading tools and stuff. Hello, is anyone home? Go away, I'm busy. House is empty. I don't think anyone lives here. Why, it's Eleanor. Yeah, I've been back into the village in years. I think my daughter Matilda was even born last time you visited. What can I do for you? I've missed you and your bread, Yolanda. Can I buy some for breakfast tomorrow? You have fruit as well. I'll be 10 gold for the bread and fruit. Very well, then I'll buy it. I'll have them delivered directly to the manor. It's getting late, but do come back for a chat sometime. There's a middle building here. The building is empty. If I remember correctly, a young girl used to live here with her parents, but they must have moved away. Hello, Miz. You must be the new owner of the manor. I'm Nobby, and welcome to the general store. Nice to meet you, Nobby. Do you sell firewood? Of course, it'll be 10 gold. Very well, I'll buy it. Alright then, I'll visit the manor right away. It's getting late. Please come back another day to see what else I have for sale. Looks like we're ready to go to bed. Good night, Eleanor. I hope the rest don't venture out tonight. Morning, Miz. Ow, I must have fallen off the couch. I went ahead and repaired the wood floor and staircase since Wodehouse said you wanted that done. Sorry I can't do anything about the walls, though. You'll have to find a builder for that. I usually charge 300 gold for repairs like this, but since you offered to let me stay over for free and were kind enough to provide everything I asked for, I'll give you a huge discount, so it'll only be 50 gold. Okay, here's the money. So basically for free. Be sure to tell everyone that Cascade Manor is now open to guests. Goodbye now. Word spreads fast in these small villages, so we may be lucky enough to get our first guests later this afternoon. We currently have access to the two small bedrooms upstairs, and it's now time to set them up. Right, I'll go upstairs and check them out. We're in a setup phase here. Yellow room. How did you get here before me? Like any good butler, I try to anticipate your needs. You'll find me in any room you go to, except your own bedroom, of course. Can't decide if that's creepy or useful. Yeah. Our room configurations will cater to different types of guests. For instance, some guests may want a writing desk, while others may want a sitting area, and for others it may be immaterial. If you configure a room to have only one single bed, it can only accommodate one guest. A room with two single beds is what travelers who are friends will want, while some families prefer a double bed. What type of layout should I choose if I don't know what types of guests are coming? Try picking a different layout for each room for now. Even if we can't accommodate a guest the first time around, they may visit again, and they'll usually tell you when they'll do so. You can change room configurations during setup, or when there are no guests in the manor, by either talking to me in the room or through the room screen once that becomes available. Oh, the keys are how many rooms are available. Finally, if you ever need help on this topic again or any other topics, you can take a look at the bookcase in your bedroom. Well, you haven't configured this room yet. We have some furniture in the attic, which I can furnish the room with. You want to choose its layout now? Okay. So I can set up 1 or 2 single beds. 1 single bed includes a dressing table, writing desk, and the sitting area. Let's go ahead and go 1 bed and a writing desk. Good choice. You can modify the layout of this room any time before the guests arrive by talking to me. You have 1 more room to configure. And then here, I'll want 2 single beds and a sitting area. You've configured all the rooms. Why didn't you talk to me downstairs in the main hall so we can make the final preparations before guests arrive? Because I figure, you know, a family can still go with... Well, I guess it's not convenient if it's a couple. Oh, there's a lounge. This used to be the lounge, but now it's rather empty. I seem to remember there used to be a grand piano here and something else. When I entered your aunt's service 2 years ago, this was the only furniture in the room. Oh, maybe she had to sell some of the furniture. What a shame, it was a really nice piano, too. The roof is leaking. There's some porcelain figures and assorted knickknacks here. They're pretty, but they don't look valuable. Oh, there's also a book here. Oh, it's a novel by Charles Dickens. The title is Martin Chuzzlewit, and it's the 6th book he wrote. Aunt Agatha used to have the complete collection of all 15 of his novels, including his last one, which was unfinished. I wonder if I can find all the Dickens novels. Maybe Woodhouse knows where they are. Woodhouse, didn't Aunt Agatha have the complete collection of Charles Dickens novels? Do you know where all the books went? Ah, yes, the books all used to be in the library, but over the years they were either misplaced around the manor or borrowed by the villagers. Each individual book is not worth very much, but I'm sure the complete head of all 15 books is very valuable. Alright, so that's something to peek around with. What on earth are these columns doing here? I had a builder here to fix the roof, but your aunt thought he was taking an inordinate interest in her room, so she fired him. He became rather upset, to put it mildly, and brought in these columns to spite her. As a result, the columns are blocking access to the corridor leading to the 2 large bedrooms. I'll have to find someone to move them. Should something to display here. Thankfully, the rat seemed confined to the first floor. At least at the attic, but it's currently so full of furniture that I'm afraid you'll find it difficult to access. I suggest you wait until we've found a place to store all the furniture before going up. Alright. I don't recommend going in the library at the moment, as it's been taken over by spiders. And over here is a dining room. It's a little teapot, short and stout. Apparently rats need to rule the pantry and won't let me in. I'm glad Aunt Agatha had indoor plumbing installed. It's all the rage in the city, but I don't think the rest of the country is quite caught on yet. I may not be rich, but I have a lot of clean dishes. What this leads to? At least to the cellar. I have the key to it, but the lock's rusted shut. We could probably open it if we had some grease to lubricate the lock and a hammer to knock off the rust. Maybe someone in the village can help with that. See me in the main hall. Okay. Let's just check in for novels. Now that we're officially open as an inn, the Association of Bed and Breakfasts, Inns, Motels, Hostels, Hotels, and Resorts, or the Abimur, has a ranking system that guests know what to expect when they stay somewhere. Tell me about the ranking system. Right now we have 0 stars, but each time we meet the requirements to go up in rank, the Abimur will give us a small cash reward. The Abimur? What a mouthful. Yes, they're a very inclusive organization and want to make sure no type of establishment was excluded. Why don't you take a look at the requirements for achieving 1 star? I've also included a list of all your other tasks for your convenience. So 1-star requirements: get rid of rats, get rid of spiders, and get an average rating over 35. Our to-do list, or our quest log, is find all 15 novels, use grease and a hammer to unlock the cellar door, and pay off the 20k gold. As you can see, the bar is pretty low for now. The main thing we have to do is get rid of the spiders and rats infesting the manor. Maybe we'll meet some guests who can help us with that. Tell me more about our potential guests and their preferences. Our guests will stay for only one night and may visit us again in the future. Guest preferences are categorized as either must-haves, that is, furniture or amenities that they definitely need, or likes, items that would increase their guest rating but are not mandatory. The more comfortable our guests are, the more things they have to do, the happier they'll be. We can provide them with various amenities, which cost money, but which also lead to higher guest ratings. Not only does a higher guest rating bring in more guests in the future, it'll also lead to more generous tips. You'll also have to choose a price level for the inn. I suggest setting cheap prices for now since we don't have much to offer. You'll be able to see the maximum price that each guest is willing to pay for a room. As we attract more wealthy guests in the future, you can consider raising the price level. Although we'll earn more money from higher prices for the guest rooms, note this also has a small negative effect on the guest rating. In the following screen you can view and modify rooms, choose amenities, and select the price level. You can reconfigure rooms during setup by selecting a room on the left, choose amenities or the price level, select one of the tabs above. So if I look at amenities, I can set up breakfast and firewood, which bumps up the rating. Okay. We don't really have a lot of money though. Look at finances, 40 gold per guest. That seems right. And we cannot see guests coming in. We already figured out this. This is the guest rating. This is how many rooms. This is the time of day. This is our rating. Yeah. Let's get started. You can access tasks, rooms, and guest screens using the buttons that appear on the left or by pressing the keyboard shortcuts. Walk around the manor or village or make any modifications you want to the rooms. When you're ready for our first guest, talk here. Oh, I can actually go out to the town. Okay. Thanks. This hole is gigantic. Let's take a poke around. There's a waterfall. It's cute. This very sharp axe was used to split logs back in the old days before the general store started selling firewood. The sign says no trespassing. I wonder what lies beyond. I like you, Miss Eleanor. Hope you stay here forever. See, there's the builder, clearly. Still busy. There's no water in the fountain. Let's poke at the general store here. As you can see, my shelves are rather bare at the moment. I only have your typical everyday items like firewood, stamps, a book or two, and some pantry staples. In a small and quiet village like this, people don't really buy much. You sell any grease? I need to lubricate a rusty lock. Sorry, miss, I don't, but maybe if your inn becomes more successful, I think about upgrading my store and selling more things, including grease. Let's see, the Old Curiosity Shop. A novel about young Nell and her grandfather who are evicted from his shop due to his gambling debts. Oh, it's a Dickens novel. Do you have any grease I can use to lubricate a rusty lock? I don't, but maybe not. Oh, okay. Because of you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a try. Both. Checking guests now. Alright then, let's subtract your costs, which amount to 20 gold, then see who wants to stay here today. Yo, what's up? I'm just starting out as an adventurer, and I usually pass through this area every 3 days. I heard through the grapevine that you have rats in your pantry. I'll clear them out for you as long as I can stay here for the night. Can you get rid of the spiders in my library, too? Sorry, dude, I don't do spiders. Hate to admit it, but they scare me. I don't have much money, so hopefully your rooms aren't too expensive. Delicious breakfast in the morning would be awesome, by the way. Alright. I'll just set you up in the one-person room. Awesome sauce. No, wait just a minute while I hunt those rats down. Rats are gone. It was easy, just like any rat quest. You can go into the pantry later if you wish. What a relief. That fulfills one of the requirements for becoming a 1-star inn, and our guest rating is also improved. I'll go check out the village blacksmith's supplies later today. Done with checkout? Okay. Yes, I'm done. Show the guests to their rooms. The guests will check out tomorrow morning. Now that we're at leisure to do whatever you want, you may find it useful to visit the village or explore the manor if you haven't done so yet. When you're done for the day, you can go to bed. Alright. There's a fishing rod here. I don't know how to fish, but maybe someone else will want it. Let's take it for now. Everything looks a little grimy and dusty. She could find someone to repair this unsightly hole. Ah, the rats are gone, so I can also check that other hole. It's a necklace. I'm sure I've seen Agatha wear it before. The rats must have gotten a hold of it somehow. I don't have any use for it, so I can sell it if I want to. Lost and found, a beautiful necklace with a sparkling ruby. Can I display it? No. I'm not going to sell it, though. I'm going to hold on to it. Yeah, let's go to bed. Ah, I hate spiders. I think a tip of 11 gold is fair. I'll be back on day 5. Looks like you've checked everyone out. Are you going to continue the checkout process? I'm done. Made a profit of 31 gold. You can now walk around the manor or village, make any changes you want to the guest rooms. Maybe I need to persist with the builder. I hope you're going to become successful, that more people will come to the village. Actually, well, what little do you have here? You mentioned that you have low stock. You won't have anything until the mine north of the manor reopens. You'll need to increase it in star ranking before that happens. Do you have a small hammer that I can use to knock off some rust from the lock? Fortunately, I don't, as you can see from my limited stock, and I can't make anything new without the right coal. My new neighbor Frank, who's a builder, has one. Said I'm busy. Oh, can I go south? No reason to leave the village at this point in time. Okay. So we're gonna spend the next couple of days bumping up the rank, I guess. Morning, I'm Marie and this is my husband, Pierre. The railway company that we work for is considering building a train station in the nearby village. However, we don't know if we'll get enough passengers to make a profit since the village is tiny and not many people travel here. Perhaps if you're awarded 3 stars by day 15, that would convince the railway company of the long-term benefits of building a train station here. Anyhow, do you have a room with a writing desk? It'd be nice to have a double bed as well. Let's see. So you just need the writing desk and you want... Oh. Hope you'll be able to find something. Oh, I can't. Dang. Okay. Good morning. I love traveling, but I'm a poor student studying architecture, and my budget's very limited, so I'm hoping that your prices are reasonable given the condition of the manor. One with a good roaring fire would be delightful. I don't have a... Oh, firewood. Okay. Yeah, let's put you in here. Planning to spend the afternoon relaxing by the waterfall. And... need the writing desk, unfortunately. That sucks. Oh well. Oh, but I should write this. Maybe we will do multiple playthroughs just to see how doable an optimal playthrough is. So day 3, double bed for room 1 and a writing desk. Into room 2. Firewood. Yeah, sorry. Guess I'm done. Alright, we already did our looking around. I mean, we still turned a profit. Can't believe there's spiders here. I think a tip of 11 gold is fair. You'll probably see me again someday. Gonna walk around the manor, village. Alright, let's try with the builder again. Actually, let's... Are we still just gonna talk about Greece? I really wish I could expand my skills beyond baking, but there's not much demand in the village for food, outside food, but aside from bread. What I'd really like to do is turn this cafe into a world-class restaurant, but I will need some cooking classes first, and some customers who appreciate fine dining. Do I have anything in stock, but... to sell items to me. I'll send a note up to the manor if I have any news for you. Okay. It's 160, which is a lot, but I'm still gonna abstain. This looks like building materials. Okay. Nothing in town today. Check in guests. Hello, Robin and I are inventors, and we recently developed a new type of insect repellent. We're going around testing it out. Do you have any problems with insects? I know spiders aren't insects, but does your repellent work on them? No, but we've also invented decoy webs that can be used to catch spiders. I like spiders, they make a pretty good snack. We'll help you out if you let us stay here for tonight for free. We have to have 2 single beds and a sitting area would be nice. So... I'm just writing it down. Because, like, it's literally perfect for them. Oh, 180 gold. So good. Score. Now, hold on just a moment while we catch some spiders. Robin and Sparrow. I get it. We've rounded up all the spiders and even cleaned the spider webs. You can go to the library after all the guests have checked in. You want to try eating the spider? No, no, thanks. No. Sure. It's a little crunchy, and the texture of the meat is a bit like chicken, but more delicate. Reminds me a little of crab, too. Good sport. So relieved the spiders are gone. That fulfills one of the requirements for becoming a 1-star, and the library is now open. My guest rating has improved tremendously, too. 35. Yeah, we are about to hit 1 star. Cool. I'm done checking them in. Got an average quest rating above 35 for the first time. That fulfills one of the requirements for becoming a 1-star inn. Yay, I fulfilled all the requirements needed to advance to 1 star. This means we're getting a reward of 500 gold from the Association of Bed and Breakfasts, Inns, and I forget what else. We're now officially a 1-star establishment. I'm sure there'll be new guests arriving soon. Oh, I should check the requirements for advancing to 2 stars. Hire a maid, a chef, have 4 rooms, and earn 180 gold in room revenue. Feel free to do whatever you like, so let's check the library. There's an eclectic collection of plays here by Shakespeare, Marlowe, Sophocles, Goethe, Goth, and many others. Huh. This entire shelf is empty except for one book. Another book from the Charles Dickens collection. The title is Nicholas Nickleby, and it's the third novel he wrote. Now 3 out of 15. There's also the novel that was It was also the novel that was shown in the portrait of Agatha in my bedroom. Perhaps I should read it. The book's cover page says, The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby, containing a faithful account of the fortunes, misfortunes, uprising, downfallings, and complete career of the Nickleby family. As you become engrossed in the story of young Nicholas, who has taken on a series of jobs after his father dies and his cold-hearted uncle refuses to help him, you realize that several words in the book have been underlined, possibly by Agatha. By the end of the book, which thankfully ends well for Nicholas and his family, despite the machinations of his uncle and other nefarious persons, there are 7 words underlined in this order. Look under rug upstairs. Use magnifying glass. This is poetry section. Maybe one day I'll have the time and patience to read Beowulf. There are a ton of textbooks and handbooks here on mathematics, science, philosophy, and even farming. It's a globe and it spins. Whee! Your aunt mentioned once that she painted that picture. She said she used to paint a lot when she was young, but then she stopped. Oh, it's the waterfall. Definitely looks like the waterfall next to the manor, so she must have been a very good artist. I wonder why she stopped painting. All the books in here are of a more fantastical nature. There's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and more. How fun. It's always weird when they throw in, like, real-world literature into, like, a fantasy game. I mean, we've got adventurers and gold as the standard currency and everything, and then it's like, yeah, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Actually, because we're 1 star, maybe we should... Well, it's probably going to be the next day, but it's still worth checking. Oh! More people in town. That's my daddy. There's nothing much to do in this village. The food at the cafe isn't very exciting. The distinctive flavor of sourdough bread comes from the lactic acid that forms during the fermentation of dough, thanks to the efforts of yeast and bacteria. It's true. Sourdough is a really good bread. Hard to find outside of, like, the West Coast, though. Okay, still nothing. It's gonna be tomorrow. I always liked Sparrow as a name. Like in Fable 2. Alright. Let's sleep. And next time on Let's Play The Lost Art of Innkeeping, we're going to work on reaching rank 2 and exploring the manor a little more. See you guys then.